Hey guys, today's video is going to be my next purchase or pass. Super exciting. So I like to coincide this with like things that I've purchased so that way I can encourage myself to not buy stuff. So I actually didn't spend a lot. I paid bills. I got Kai's Mickey Mouse backpack. I got Jackson's little Hot Wheels sleep sack, which my partner and I decided like we wanted to get those for the kids to have to help transition them to school. So there is that. Was the NYX. This is Milky Gloss in Milk and Honey. That was it. And that was only $4. So I'm trying to stay under my $100 a month. I don't think that this month will hit it, but I don't think that this month will be as expensive as the last 3 months have been. So that is good. Next week, I am planning to do a Walmart and an Amazon order, which I usually do eat one or the other, but it's going to be a little bit different for me. But I'm gonna get Kai this little bluey 3-in-1 like bath that he's been seeing at Walmart that he is like obsessed with, and I want to get Jackson the same thing. It's just a Paw Patrol version because if you don't know, my kids are one is Disney and one is Nickelodeon. So we will be working off of Trend Mood today. First thing I see was just recently posted 8 hours ago, and it is that Danessa Myrick has a collab with My Kitco, and it's the My Yummy Brush collection. That's a lot of brushes. It does not have a price, but it's probably super expensive. Knowing Danessa Myrick, it's probably super expensive. But I mean, like honestly, if I was in the market, like I am in the market for brushes. I'm always in the market for new brushes, and I love getting sets. If I didn't like expect to spend $60,000 on this, I probably would purchase it because like I love brushes and I don't deny that Danessa Myricks would not have great brushes. Like these look really good. The eye brushes actually, now that I'm looking at these eye brushes, these don't look like brushes I would use. Actually, there's so many brushes. So many brushes. I purchased something from Refi, so I knew that this was coming, but it's a concealer and I'm not at all intrigued. It's a brightening and blurring serum concealer with plant-derived squalane, which that's a good ingredient. There's an eye balm and a dual-ended complexion brush. Honestly, I could definitely be convinced to pick up the concealer next year. I decide to do another refi order. Like, honestly, if something interesting releases between now and February of next year, I could be convinced to do a refi order. I really, really could. And this is definitely something that, like, when I'm doing that refi order, if it happens, could throw in my cart. But it's not something that like I would pick up that like is intriguing me enough to pick up because I have so much makeup now that nothing like intrigues me enough to pick it up. But it's definitely something like if something releases that does intrigue me, I would definitely pick this up. Something I have my eye on. I have my eye on this, not next week, maybe the week after that. We will have to see. But it's the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Le Liquid Blush. And they're $12.38, and it says you can order them on Amazon. But everybody loves a good liquid blush. These do look very glowy, though. They look very glowy, which I'm not a glowy person. This is super creamy. I'm wearing this shadow from Colfi. I've been into the clean girl aesthetic, I guess you could say. Oh, that's gorgeous. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking about picking these up. Maybe not next week. Maybe not next week, but the week after that. So these would probably be in like my June Beauty Rewind. Beauty Rewind is just the series I have on my channel where I go through and I talk about what I've spent on beauty the past month. So, and I've been writing down what I've been purchasing. So that helps me go through that. But like, honestly, I can see myself picking up 601 and 605 because they look more dewy, not luminous. But the 625, 630, and 635 look metallic. 610 doesn't look metallic, but it just does not look like my kind of color. Yeah. 601 dewy worth it. 605 dewy bright pink. I could see myself picking those up. I saw was getting released because I've purchased from ColourPop before. And it's the Precious Metals eyeshadow palette. It's $35. There's some jelly mud shadows that are $9 in here. I want to do a ColourPop order, but I can't bring myself to do it at this moment because there's nothing that I super duper need. So that's what's keeping me from ordering from ColourPop. But I will do a ColourPop order next year. I like to do just like one big ColourPop order because ColourPop does release so much stuff to where I just kind of get everything. I've noticed that ColourPop does restock stuff, so I don't have to race against the clock, I guess is what I'm saying, to purchase something. I can just wait a little bit, and once the hype has died down a bit, usually people aren't interested. But I would definitely see myself picking this up. And maybe a couple Jelly Mutt shadows for sure, because like I said, I've been very into that clean girl aesthetic, but who knows, by this time next year, it could be completely different. Something I'm super interested in, because I had a lot to say when Odin's Eye released their single shadows to begin with. I did not like their what was it, their little like magnetic palette. I wish that they had put more effort into it, but now they're releasing their second go round with it, and I like their magnetic palettes a lot better than they did the first ones. I think that these ones have a lot more thought put into them, and they're definitely something I could have in my collection. Like I would definitely purchase a couple of these, and I would definitely pick up both of the palettes to have because I would not be like it wouldn't be to have in my collection. Like I would totally purchase the whole entire bundle like next year if Odin's Eye is going to be my brand for the year. But I like what they did. I like what they did. I really do. I think that these palettes are a lot nicer than that plastic clear cover one that they had. I think I like these ones better. Dior is releasing a pink lilac lip oil, rosy glow blush, Dior Addict lip glow, and Dior Addict lip maximizing plumping gloss. All of those are $40 each. All of those are $40 each. Just let that sink in. All of those products are $40 each, and they're releasing it in the same pink lilac shade, which is very on trend, I have to say, for like what I think is in style now. But like, I want to do a Dior order, but this is definitely a brand that I'm like, I would only order once a year from this brand during tax time, and I would forget about it for the rest of the year. Like, I would collect stuff to order online and then be like, okay, this is happening next year. That's just the truth. I don't actually know if I have any plans to order from Dior next year, but I would definitely pick up Pink Lilac next year if I was doing an order, but like I said, I don't know if I actually have any plans. Dior has, like, I have a few products from Dior that are like cult classics that they've either discontinued, like this spray foundation, or they've reformulated, and people are like, oh, well, it's not the same, it's not as good. And it's just like, why are you fixing something that's not broken? Why are you fixing something that's not broken? That's my number one thing. Plus, with Dior, if you watch Morgan Turner, then you know, like, sometimes you can get good stuff, sometimes you can get bad stuff. And I don't want to take that chance of spending so much money and get something bad because my mom already has enough makeup for me that's super expensive that she's like, why did you even purchase this if it sucks? Had their 10th birthday 3 days ago. So May 1st. That's cute. And they did a limited edition bright chrome silver with pink, silver, and violet pinpoints. It's a limited edition super sharp shadow that was free gift with purchase. That's super cute. I mean, I didn't need that. So I'm glad. But that's actually really cute. I like it when brands kind of like really put in the effort to celebrate how long they've been together, how long they've been out. And I didn't actually know ColourPop was 10 years old. For some reason, I thought that ColourPop was younger. I didn't know ColourPop started in 2014. I didn't start seeing anything from ColourPop until like, especially on YouTube, until like maybe 2015, 2016 in that area. Actually, I'm planning to do a Giorgio Armani order sometime this year. Um, like I'm in no rush. There's literally one thing I'm gonna get, and it's the Luminous Silk foundation because I do want to have it and try it. They've released a Luminous Silk cheek tint, and now I'm kind of like, if I'm gonna get that foundation, should I also pick up one of these or two of these cheek tints? I don't know. I'm definitely gonna be curious to see reviews. Honestly, Giorgio Armani is not a brand that I see a lot of people like reviewing online, but I love cream products. I love cream products. I love to layer my powder products with cream products. So this could be good, but again, kind of the same thing with Dior. I don't know if you're gonna get good or bad, but I see a couple colors I'm interested in at $39. appealed to me. It is 53 Bold Pink and 62, which is the shade named Delicate Mauve. Everybody knew that this was coming, and that is that Sigma has released the Cool Neutrals palette. Really pretty. But this is definitely not something that I'm going to run out and purchase. This is one of those things where it's like I could be convinced to purchase this when I do a Sigma purchase, but I'm not doing a Sigma purchase anytime this year. So you guys know that I actually order from Hourglass every single year around tax time. I did a gigantic Hourglass order in February for like $500. I am planning to do another Hourglass order next year in February. And I don't know if these palettes are something I will pick up, but I could definitely be convinced to pick some stuff up. I want to get the concealer for sure. I know that for a fact. And they have a couple of lip products that have intrigued me enough to where I'm like, I can wait until next year to pick those up. A blush tint and a Bolt Balm Concealer. I was convinced to pick up some stuff from Made by Mitchell. So I am going to do a Beauty Bay order next year, and honestly, I'm probably just going to pick up a couple of things like these and maybe like the liquid blushes. I don't know. I have to do a little bit of research, but I'm still very afraid because I feel like it was Heather Austin who had a very bad, no, it was Angelica Nikvas who had a very bad shopping experience with Made by Mitchell, but it is what it is. I'm definitely planning to pick some of these up. Air is releasing their strawberrybomb.com. I feel like people were having issues with this. I know that like the FDA is changing stuff and that people are not happy about it, and apparently like they're re-releasing the formula, but it's not vegan or something. I don't know. I love lip balms, but I don't need to purchase every single lip balm, so this is not something I'm purchasing anytime soon. But when I need to restock up my lip balm collection, maybe I will purchase this. But I currently am using the e.l.f. lip balm in peach, and I absolutely love it. Like, I still have some of it on from last night. It is very thick, and it just works. It works. Louise released a loose powder blush. Not, like, honestly, like, for blushes to be as in as they are, I don't feel like loose blushes are really in. But I'm intrigued. If I do a P. Louise order, which I think I was planning to do one maybe next year, I might pick up a couple shades. But I don't know how long these would last in my collection because I'm not a fan of loose products like this. So, oh, I loved this. The NYX Butter Melt Blushes have launched. I've seen amazing videos on them. I'm definitely going to wait for the hype to die down a little bit before I do a purchase because, to be completely honest, I'm in love with a lot of these shades. Like, I like My Butter Half, which is the first shade. It's that bright pink, which I am not surprised that NYX decided to make the bright bubblegum pink the first shade, because I definitely think that that called attention to everybody because that is the viral hype shade. Number 2 is Butter Together, which is a very light kind of shade that I definitely am also interested in. Let's see. I'm also interested in the 6th shade, which is For the Butter, which is kind of a mauve shade. Number 7, Butter with Time, which is a deep shade. Getting Butter, another deep shade, was one I was really interested in. Number 11, Butter Than Before, is a kind of reddish burgundy shade. And then 12, All the Butter, which is a purple shade. So excited for these. Nona released her powder foundation. I do a Natasha Denona order every single year around tax time. You guys know this. So this is just something that's going to get added to my order next year. Right now, I have the High Glam face palette, those new highlighters, and this. So I'm excited to see what else she's adding to it, but I will definitely be purchasing this just next year. This is the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Watermelon Glow Dew Balm. It's an SPF, and if you guys don't know, why don't you know? But I absolutely love having skincare in my makeup. I love it, and I'm really into a sunscreen. for my primer. My primer that I currently wear, which is the one I have on right now, has sunscreen in it. So I would definitely pick this up and use it as a primer. Interesting for you guys if you guys are curious, but apparently SheGlam released an updated packaging for their Color Bloom liquid blushes. I am using a SheGlam palette, but as I say in my Shop My Stash for the week, please, please, please research SheGlam before you do purchases. Do not purchase just based off of me using a product, because that doesn't always mean good. Like, they're good products for a good price, but ethic wise is what I'm trying to say. Argos also released a ambient lighting palette. This is like a little 4-pan palette, so it's different than the little 6-pans that they just released. That they're kind of like, I'm used to them releasing those 6-pans. I just wish that, like, I understand that those holiday palettes are probably like really big sellers for them. I really wish that they weren't limited edition. Like, I think that they would probably make more money keeping them all year round and just letting people customize their shades and which palette that they want them to go in. I think that they'd make more money doing that. Released the bottled That Glow Hour Magic into Naturally Luminous Foundation. I did not like their like naturally luminous, their dewy luminous foundation. I have a foundation a day on it. I hated it. I got rid of it. I decluttered it. But this I would definitely be intrigued to try. I don't know why, because I hate Fenty Beauty products. I know that they never work for me, but I'm still going to purchase it next year. I don't care. Kiko Milano is collaborating with Bridgerton, which Bridgerton did a collab with Pat McGrath. And I heard a lot of people say that they thought that this looks a lot like the Pat McGrath collab, and I can definitely see that. But honestly, I think that it would be good for the people who are fans of Bridgerton that did not get the Pat McGrath collab, or maybe they couldn't afford the Pat McGrath collab. I could totally see that happening. Like, I could totally see that. I'm not going to purchase this because I'm not interested in Kiko Milano. I'm not interested in Bridgerton. I only got him because it was Pat McGrath. But yeah. Facing a all-nighter dewy setting spray. This has watermelon extract. I definitely think that brands have seen the success of Glow Recipe with their watermelon glow products and are definitely playing off of it. Because I'm pretty sure Glow Recipe was actually the first brand to release anything with watermelon in their skincare. So, intriguing. If I do an Urban Decay order sometime next year, I probably would pick up some setting sprays if I like them, because I really like the e.l.f. Stay All Night setting spray, which is a dupe for the Urban Decay one. But who knows? So the Benefit Cosmetics released their Bad Gal Bang mascara in different colors. There's a black, a sparkling black, a brown, a blue, and a burgundy. So are you guys into different colored mascara? Because I have one brown mascara right now, and I'm thinking about purchasing a second brown mascara. Maybe not next week, but the week after that. Because next week I'm doing a Walmart and Amazon order, and I think I'm also the week after that going to do another Walmart and Amazon order, because I'm going to pick up a couple toys I want to get them for Christmas. But I'm just going to put it up, because these toys are like $79 a piece. But yeah, like, I don't know who's calling for colored mascaras. Like, browns I understand, but like, I don't know. I would never wear a blue mascara. I'm sorry. Released her low lighters. That's what they're called. Is low lighters. No. Every time I see this and the Natasha Denona one, I think of that Kelly Gooch video. I really do. From Danessa Mark, so I might pick up one of those. All right, Kylie Cosmetics released powder blush sticks. I know a lot of people are like anti-Kylie Cosmetics. I'm anti-Kylie Cosmetics because she's releasing boring stuff. Like, I feel like Kylie Cosmetics was super duper hyped back in the day when I was into makeup, but nowadays it's really not. Like, it's really not. And it's not anything other than the fact that she has boring releases and average formulas. I don't think that anything is really a standout formula. I'm surprised when I've seen this, but Pat McGrath is releasing Legendary Glow Color Balms. They're like balms, blush sticks or something. I don't know. Like I said, I was surprised when I seen this. Like I seen like the teaser where she was like releasing a new product, and I was like, oh, how cool, interesting. Wonder what it's gonna be. And then like the next day, I popped up on Instagram and I seen it was these, and I was like, I don't even think that those are actually really good products because I watched Morgan Turner talk about these, and she said that they're not really good products. And usually mine and her style is somewhat similar, so I usually just go off of her recommendations. So I'm not going to waste the money. $29 each. That's actually not that bad of a price, I don't think. But if it's a bad product, then it's really bad price. But I'm going to do a Pet McGrath order next year. I don't have any plans to do anything else because I'm going to get her big mothership that she's going to release this year, next year. I always wait for the hype to die down, stuff like that. See this. By Terry released a brightening CC foundation. Like I'm actually intrigued to the point where I might put By Terry on my list of brands to purchase from this year. Is brands that I'm really only interested in like maybe one or two products from, to where I will definitely be say spending less than $100 at. And since I don't know a lot about By Terry, I could see myself only purchasing this foundation. And please let me know. I would definitely be intrigued. I am definitely intrigued. Is actually releasing lip tints, and when I saw these, I was surprised because I actually thought they were liquid blushes. Just from looking at the packaging, they looked like liquid blushes, but no, they're lip tints. And I figured that they would be liquid blushes because like that's on trend for everybody right now. Is everybody's releasing liquid blushes? But no, they're lip tints, and they're $24, and they're push tint moisturizing matte lip tints. I'm not interested in purchasing any of these though. Bobbi Brown is releasing a skin cushion foundation. I feel like cushion foundations were like really hyped up back in the day, but now they're like really not, which is surprising to me because they were kind of like lightweight foundations to begin with. So, and I feel like people are all about like the no foundation, but you're still wearing foundation. It's just a light coverage foundation type of thing. 28 is releasing their confetti cake shade in the lip softy. I actually want to purchase from Tower 28. I want to purchase their mascara. I want to purchase the black and the brown one. I want to purchase them both. They have a little duo on their website that you can get for both with both of them that I think I might purchase. And I might throw in one of their lip softies when I'm doing that order. I might. And that is going to be the Makeup Revolution Glow Drops. So they are releasing Glow Drops. There's the highlighters, there's bronzers, and then there's blush drops. Obviously, everybody is on that trend with Drunk Elephant where they have to have that hype, I guess. I don't know. I obviously used the e.l.f. bronzing drops today. I'm not really a big fan of them at this moment, but I'm keeping them in my collection because this is the first week that I've used them. So they're still fresh in my collection. So I am keeping them for right now. But as it goes, I'm not going to finish these, and I'll probably will end up decluttering them. I think that these would be good for people who suck at shade matching like me and always get too light. I think that that's what these are honestly going to be reserved for. Makeup Revolution ones, I don't think I'll purchase. Maybe, I think I'm going to do a Makeup Revolution order next year, so I might throw them in my cart if I'm really intrigued. Because I can get a lot of makeup from Makeup Revolution for under $100. I'm waiting for the lash glue over here to dry, and that is the Charlotte Tilbury Fragrance Collection. What in the world? I have seen so many people roast this. Like, I don't understand. So, one, this is not going to affect your mood. I know that she says that it's scientifically backed to affect your mood. It's not going to. It doesn't work like that. When you spray something, the most that it's going to do to affect your mood is going to bring you to a happy moment and make you happy because you have that memory that is connected to a specific memory. That's the most that a scent can do for you. It's not going to change your mood unless you really believe it and it goes into a placebo effect. That is always possible. I find it ridiculously insane that $150 for the 100 milliliter for a placebo effect. The bottles, I think, are actually, I know people are saying they're tacky. I actually think that they can be super cute on display the right way. I'm already kind of working out how I want to do my beauty room whenever I have one, and I kind of want to go off of my perfumes for sure. Like, oh, this perfume I'm wearing this right now, and decorate like my background. That as I change my perfumes, I think that that'd be a lot of fun. So I could see something like that, but like, no, not $100. Like, not even $25 for the 10 milliliter. Because I bet the 10 milliliter is just like a little tiny thing and it's not like gonna give me this gorgeous packaging. Even the 30 milliliter, I don't think so. But I think that I like it. I think that it's super cute, but I think that it's super expensive. I think that Charlotte Tilbury is marketing for everything that she can get because I know people are money hungry, and I'm not saying Charlotte Tilbury is money hungry. I'm just saying that like everybody wants $2. Everybody wants $2. So say anything, do anything, to release anything. And unfortunately, I feel like Charlotte Tilbury is starting to fall into that category. But anyways, this has been my purchase of cash for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. I'll see you in the next one.